Alright, you guys, the moment has come for something very exciting. So some of you may know something ended up happening to my Gibson Standard 50s tobacco burst, and I ended up buying a new Les Paul, an exclusive Les Paul that is only sold at Gibson. No other retailer or dealer has these guitars, and so I ended up ordering what was a sought after guitar that when I saw it, because it only came as a custom color, and then when Gibson ended up releasing this exclusive color on their standards, I had to jump on getting one as soon as possible before they get sold out. So about 2 weeks ago, I ended up ordering a Les Paul. See if I can try to angle the camera, but I don't know if you guys can see right there. It's a standard 50s. I didn't want to go with anything different, but if you guys can see, the finish is British Racing Green. So yeah, exclusive color, was only made for custom builds from Gibson, and yeah, so I jumped the gun. I think it's been a little over, I'm not mistaken, I think it was like mid-October, late October. I need to see the specs when they announced this finish for their standards. So yeah, I ended up saving up some extra money to get this one, and I got it. So let me start the unboxing for you guys, and we'll get started. Been a while, I haven't done that. For some of you who may know, I used to work at Guitar Center, seasonal job, last year, and I used to do that. And my apologies, I have the baby monitor going, so if you hear a baby crying, that's my daughter. Okay, so I widened the angle, just so you guys can see, yeah. Let's get right to it. Now bear with me on the lighting. So I have like a yellowish hue in my room. So I've been told and looked at some of the photos that on this finish, the green kind of can seem a little too dark or a little too bright. I will take a couple photos like later in the week, just so you guys can see like the true color and how it looks like in real life or in person. So yeah, okay, so excited. Sorry. Moment of truth. And as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but let me move this a bit more closer. So as you can see, because of my light, or the type of light that I have in this room. It looks almost like the ebony one, but in real life, like I said, I'll do my best to change the lighting here, and then so you guys can see the hue. But you can kind of see the sparkle in there. Yeah, you see a little bit of those flakes, what you would get on a very nice, pristine car. So yeah, you'll definitely see a little bit of those flakes, that kind of finish you get from this guitar. But oh, wow, I love the smell. If you're a true guitar person, the one thing you enjoy on almost any guitar when you get a brand new one is the smell. And it's definitely because of that lacquer finish of this this Les Paul. So yeah, from this lighting, it kind of looks more like an ebony. Even in person, it kind of looked like a ebony black Les Paul, but rest assured, it is a British Racing Green finish. So let me put this tripod back, and let me take out the Les Paul out of the case. Adjust this. I'm so excited. Get a little bit of dust particle. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. I mean, I'll clean that up later. All right, let's pick it up. So I don't know if you guys can see, but oh my god, this thing looks amazing. Definitely kind of features like a Christmas finish, kind of a Christmas feel. Especially not for the holidays, but oh my god, like trying to do my best to make sure that this is captured in the camera. But yeah, you can kind of tell there. I'm trying to move it within the light. Oh my god. And then the back. So on the standard 50, some of the standard 50s, they come with a natural back finish. I really love this dark finish on the back and on the neck. And yeah, you can tell. Let me see here. Kind of see, made in the US. But yeah, oh my god, this thing is amazing. This thing looks amazing. It smells good too. And for, if you guys were wondering why did I go for the standard 50s and not the standard 60s, reason being, I like the weight. For some of us guitar players, a little bit of extra added weight kind of just adds a little more of that bass tone. It adds a little more depth to the guitar, to the sound. And on the standard 60s, it is lighter, slightly lighter. And then of course the neck is, it's a different profile. It's slightly slimmer. The tobacco burst that I had was the standard 50s. So I was like, okay, might as well just keep it standard 50s. And then as well, the reason why I wanted to keep the, go with the standard 50s was the traditional knobs here for volume and tone. And then of course the traditional tuning pegs that you get on the standard 50s and not in the standard 60s. I've always liked more antique kind of, how would you say, like first era style guitars. And so even I have my Telecaster here. I swapped out the tuning pegs for more traditional ones. So I try to keep it. I try to keep my guitars looking more traditional than a modern kind of guitar. I do plan on potentially swapping these out for the more traditional tuning pegs. I'm not a huge fan of these washers. To each their own. I just love and prefer that kind of standard old kind of tuning pegs that some of the custom Les Pauls get, and even the older standards would get, like the 80s or 90s. So yeah, definitely made a right choice. Feels Actually, I think this one feels slightly lighter than my Tobacco Burst. But it's been a while. I haven't held a Les Paul. So let me cut back on this, cut the footage here so I can turn on my studio lights so you guys can kind of see a better, just kind of a better angle and a better light on this finish. Okay, so yeah, I changed the lighting to kind of more of a brighter brighter light than the hue that I have here in my room. So pretty sure you guys can see now the green from the British Racing Green finish. So let me see if I'll lift this up within, kind of try to get the light to reflect. You guys can properly see that nice green hue, that nice green sparkle. And like I said, my apologies because I have my baby crying in the background. She's just fighting her sleep. And right off the bat, I mean, there are a couple imperfections. I don't know about this, if this is scratched up. Yeah, it looks like it's like slightly scratched. Like a slight imperfection there. And there's some spots where it's like a little, just kind of buff it down a little bit with a rag. Probably use Gibson's rag to do that. Yeah, just wipe down a little bit of the smudges from the pickups, the tailpiece. Yeah, let's see if I can try to remove these, the fur from the case. But yeah. Oh man, this is amazing. And for some of you guys who may know me, I'm a huge car guy. I've had a couple BMWs, a Golf R, what else? Honda Civic Si. So I love cars, and so, like I said, when I found out that Gibson is making this finish for their standards, 50s and 60s, for a limited time. I don't know how much longer, and I don't know exactly. I'm trying to remember off the bat. I think the owner of the Troglodyte show, I think he mentioned the amount of guitars that Gibson was going to make in this finish. So I'm not entirely sure. Of course, I just need to check the serial number to see what number guitar this is. To be honest, I really don't care. As long as I actually have this particular finish in my possession, I am more than happy. I don't really care much of the sequential numbers and like the whole serial number thing. All I care is really about this guitar. Because it is, I'm trying to remember, it's like 9:53, almost close to 10. I had to get back and check on my daughter. But I will do some test audio hopefully tomorrow or sometime this week, just so you guys can hear how this guitar sounds. And I do plan on taking this guitar to my to the local guitar center that's here in San Jose, off of Stevens Creek. One of my good friends, Nick, who's one of the repair techs there, he does like a finish protection on guitars, and especially for this guitar, I know you guys saw me kind of try to rub some of that scuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a scratch there. So hopefully he can kind of buff it out, make sure that there aren't much imperfections within the gloss finish. Of course, it's going to be played. It's not going to be preserved. So I do plan on potentially, wearing it out as a normal guitar, what a normal guitarist, normally do, play the guitar. I don't plan on flipping this guitar. I don't plan on making any money off of this guitar, which I know for a fact, once these get sold out, I'm pretty sure the value of these guitars in this particular finish is going to go up. How do I know that? I know Gibson ended up doing a olive drab last year. I think it was like around like March, April. And I had the opportunity to actually go to Nashville and go to their Gibson factory and see the olive drab finish on their standards. And I love the finish. The only thing that made me think twice about purchasing the guitar was the neck. So on the olive drab, the neck was fully finished in the olive drab finish color. And that kind of just, I don't know, it was not my thing. It's not something I really liked on a guitar, where the color or the finish of the guitar was the same as the body. I always like these natural wood colors on the neck and even on the body. So for me, it was like, I don't know. Like, I love the front of it on the olive drab, but I just wasn't convinced. And then now they don't make them anymore. And I think the last time I checked on Reverb, they're about like 3,200. When back then I think it was like around 2,500. So they are being sought after. And I'm pretty sure because it was also exclusive, none of the other retail stores like Guitar Center or Sweetwater had them. Only you only were able to purchase them through Gibson. I'm pretty sure this may be the case for this one. I haven't seen that many posts on Instagram as well of owners posting their British Racing Green Les Paul. But I'm pretty sure once these are sold out, it's gonna catch people's attentions. And like I mentioned, I don't plan on flipping this guitar. I do plan on playing this guitar. I plan on using this guitar. I plan on keeping this for however many years my God Almighty lets me live on this earth. And I'm gonna protect it, gonna take care of it. I'm gonna see if I can try to get like an insurance on this, so if anything does happen, I wouldn't have to spend another $2,800 out of my pocket, out of bare none. If I can just get this insured and make sure, like, if something were to happen, if the neck breaks or something, or my daughters end up knocking it off of one of my guitar stands, I'm able to either purchase something similar or maybe even try to go beyond as getting a custom. Because I'm pretty sure if something were to happen to this guitar in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, there's not going to be any new ones. I don't know, maybe. But in this finish, unless you go for a custom or unless you actually find a good deal later in the years. So, well, there you go, guys. I didn't open the inside compartment. But I mean, for some of you guys, you know, it's just a standard pre-packed checklist. Tells you all the who's inspected by K. Thank you, K, from Gibson. Oh, I didn't know about that. So there's a limited warranty. I definitely will submit my information in order to get that limited warranty. Yeah, a couple goodie bags. It's good for the humidity case keys. And as well, just open it right now. I don't know if you guys can see. Trying to look at the camera. Gibson strap, guitar strap. I think it should come with a multi-tool here. Multi-tool, fixed truss, fixed truss rod, adjust action on the pickups. I actually have my own separate tool to do intonation, but I mean, this still comes in handy. What else? I really hope I have a picture of this guitar, but if not, safety manual. Oh wait, I heard something. What is that? What is it? Oh yeah, the truss are covered, just plain old black. I really hope to put a picture in this. I guess not. It's just Gibson's cleaning cloth, and let me double check. Nothing. I was really hoping Gibson would throw in a photo of this guitar on their workbench or something, but I guess not. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. As long as I actually have this guitar in my possession, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, let's just put everything back. This is not a sponsored video. This is just an unboxing and a first glimpse of this guitar unboxed and out of the case. So yeah, I am glad you guys were able to join. I'm trying to adjust the camera here just so you guys can kind of see more of that finish. Oh my god, I showed this to my wife. I told her I want to get this one. I don't know why all of a sudden, I was always a blue kind of finish. I love blue. My favorite color is blue. For some of you guys, just being a little car nerd right now, but my favorite blue is shark blue or boost blue. The shark blue is from Porsche, and the boost blue is the one from Honda Civic Type R. But on this finish, the British Racing Green, you see it on I think it was on some of the Bentleys, and what else? It wasn't a Rolls Royce. I know you see them on those older Bentleys. I think on some of the older Jaguars. I know Porsche has something similar to this finish as well, and I'm pretty sure they have it named as the British Racing Green as well. But oh my god, I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to hear how it sounds. I'm just gonna make sure that the intonation is right. It just arrived today. The temperature is different than where it came from in Nashville, so I have to make sure that this guitar is ready to be played. And yeah, hopefully I should be able to get you guys a video of first sound and connecting it through my my reg and practice amp, and yeah, see how it goes. So thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a comment if you guys want me to check something out within this guitar. I know, I'm trying to remember his name, but from the Troglodyte show, he did do a very, very in-depth review on the British Racing Green used with the P90 pickups and not the burst buckers, so humbuckers. So yeah, what I have I'm trying to remember the specs on the humbuckers, but these humbuckers are going to be different than the standard 60s, and then of course these are not the P90 styles. These are the humbucker ones. So if you guys want more in depth as well, I'll do my best to get that info to you guys and have another video. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.